Even if you have created the most visually appealing campaign there is, what if it gets delivered at the wrong time? The solution to this is being able to crack moment marketing. Let's find out more about this today. Hi everyone, welcome back to Digital Marketing Musings. Today we have Sai Deshmukh, our Business Strategy Manager and SEO expert at Merkle Socrates. And today we're going to be talking about moment marketing. So, hi Sai, can you introduce us to the topic? What is moment marketing exactly?
So let's start with an example. You like Game of Thrones, right? We have all witnessed a number of memes, videos, and other social media content pieces that were floating around pertaining to this topic, right? So people were going gaga over GOT, and brands captured that. They started floating around a lot of memes because meme marketing is in phase. So, moment marketing is really about capturing the exact moment and then showing it to the right people at the right time. This is how you want to deliver and convey your message, but not by being too promotional or too salesy in nature, right? So, capturing all of the brand's essence with a pinch of humor and then chasing any type of ongoing event or maybe any trend is what moment marketing really about.
So, does it really help the top funnel, converting audiences in the top funnel better? Is it?
Right. So I think the virality of moment marketing mix is a combination of both your offline and online experiences. You must have seen the Amul girl, right? Amul is a dairy brand, but then I consider them to be a pioneer in the moment marketing industry because the Amul girl has always been very much outspoken, be it on digital platforms or all the newspapers that we have been reading all this time, right? All the topics, be it political or non-political in nature, the Amul girl has always followed the trend and, as remotely as it can be, they've spoken about what interests their audience. So once you've gotten your top funnel, it's easy to drive them towards your products. So Amul girl has nothing to do with GST, with demonetization, of course. It has nothing to do with cricket matches or Virat Kohli. But then they talk about it with some humor, with some factual data maybe, and some subtle hints of their products or the services that they might offer. So what we do is they are trying to increase their brand recall. They are trying to drive more engagement. And with a minimum cost, I mean, you don't have to separate out a lot of budgets, you don't have to monitor it so much. So, you can drive that engagement, you can drive those segment of users and then reach a very large number of audience because what happens is, suppose you are talking about a particular topic, you are talking about cricket. So even if a particular person is not subscribed to your channel or maybe not reading the newspaper, but then the recall increases because it has also been shared, it has also been talked about a lot. So word of mouth marketing also plays a very important role here.
So picking up on the market trends while communicating with your audiences to make sure that the emotion is sort of transferred across. Cool. So I think that the success of moment marketing, is sort of very much associated with delivering a seamless customer experience with a pinch of personalization in it. Right. So I want to understand from you, how can brands get started? How to implement it?
Right. So I think people are a lot more responsive to personalization than, ever before. Right. And moment marketing really captures that essence. You're talking about any trend that your audience is interested in or any other subject. So they kind of feel related to what you're doing, right? So, as the trend says, McKinsey has said it in a report that 15% of your revenues might increase if you tag along with personalization. Okay. And the next side to this coin is that, this generation, that is Gen Z is there, millennials are there, they are spending more than 200 minutes online every day. And, there is a lot of clutter of content that's going around. So you need to know that where exactly your audience will stop and look at what you're trying to say. So if you're trying to capture that particular moment, you'll obviously see that your audience set is not interested in the traditional marketing techniques. They prefer meme marketing over the conventional ones, and the attention span is also very less. it's around 10 to 15 seconds, and around that you'll have to gauge what's going on in their mind, what's going on in the country maybe, and then trying to capitalize that particular moment via your digital marketing campaigns, right? So this particular formula, I mean, personalization is key to moment marketing.
So brands just have to make sure that they are condensing the information and passing on maximum information in the minimum amount.
Exactly. And many tools also help in it, for personalization, many tools help in it. So I think that can also be taken leverage of.
So my next question would be how to measure it, what kind of tools are available to measure it, how to make sure that the attribution is going in right places and stuff.
So it's very much difficult to gauge what's going on in your customer's mind, but there are a lot of machine learning and AI tools that we have right now, which will get you closer to deduce the metrics and some insights maybe.
Yeah.
So I think the major metrics to look at would be your engagement and traffic. What if you are just putting out your campaigns and nobody is engaging with them? It's of no use, right?
Yeah.
Along with that, I think share of voice can be a great measure because it will tell you how you are performing against your competitors. Apart from that, I think CTR, what we normally do, that will also give you the efficiency and accuracy of your campaigns. I think, of course, each and every brand also uses Google Analytics, right? So it has a premium segment and also a standard segment. But then the standard segment tool will also give you insights of who your customers are, where they are landing on your pages, how much amount of time they are investing on that particular page, right? There's average session duration, there's bounce rate. You'll come to know from which page your users are exiting your campaign. So I think these set of tools will let you measure the success and will let you focus on what really matters, because creating compelling ads is not everything, right? You have to continuously monitor and track the results as well. So I think that can give you the best of both worlds. Yeah.
Great. So deriving insights out of the analysis post the campaigns, I think, is a very much important part of what goes into picture. So yeah, it's been great talking to you, and in the next episode we can talk about conversion rate optimization techniques. Thanks for watching.